when your dreams are 6 feet under. In this video we are going to explore an aspect of grief that influences us in an imaginable extent that we are mostly unaware of. Grief, a universal human experience, manifests in diverse forms, yet there exists a lesser-known variant that often eludes common recognition. While the first type of grief is widely acknowledged, the second, more prevalent type remains concealed in the shadows, exerting a potentially more profound impact on individuals' lives. Many navigate through its complexities unknowingly, never fully comprehending its existence. It is highly probable that this unacknowledged grief has touched your life, subtly influencing your thoughts and emotions. In this discourse, we delve into this often overlooked facet of human experience, shedding light on its prevalence and profound implications. Welcome to an exploration of the psychology of depression and anxiety, where we unravel the mysteries of this second type of grief and offer insights on how to navigate its complexities. The two types of grief. Grief, traditionally associated with the loss of a loved one, takes on a different guise in its second iteration. This lesser-known variant emerges not from the departure of a person, but rather from intangible, yet profoundly significant, losses. It encompasses a range of experiences such as the dissolution of dreams, the erosion of cherished ideals, or the transformation of life as we know it. Unlike the first type, this form of grief often lacks a defined mourning period, leaving individuals to grapple with its ramifications in solitude. Ambiguous grief, a term less commonly recognized, encapsulates a unique and profound form of emotional distress. It diverges from conventional grief, which typically arises from the loss of a person. Instead, ambiguous grief stems from the realization that a cherished aspiration or envisioned future will never materialize. It embodies the dawning understanding that a long-held dream or hope is forever out of reach. Imagine holding onto a vision of your future, a narrative you'd woven in your mind. Then, at a pivotal juncture, the stark truth pierces through, that cherished vision will remain a mere fantasy. This revelation triggers a visceral response, akin to a specter of profound sadness sneaking up from behind and delivering a crushing blow to the core of your being. It's a pain that resonates in the deepest recesses of your soul, leaving you reeling and gasping for emotional breath. Yet, society seldom acknowledges the weight of ambiguous grief. It's an unspoken struggle, a silent battle waged within the confines of one's heart. The words to articulate this unique pain often elude, leaving many to suffer in solitude. It's a sentiment you might guard closely, hesitant to share with others, for fear of not having a name for it. Until today, perhaps, when the veil is lifted, and you learn that you are not alone in experiencing this form of grief. The world at large may not yet fully grasp the intricacies of ambiguous grief. It remains an uncharted territory, unacknowledged by many. However, by shedding light on this complex emotional terrain, we open the door to understanding, compassion, and support for those grappling with the profound ache of unrealized dreams. Recognizing ambiguous grief is a crucial step towards healing and finding solace in the shared human experience of navigating the complexities of our emotions. While the first type of grief is undeniably profound, the second type can wield an equally, if not more, devastating effect on an individual's psychological well-being. Its persistent presence can lead to prolonged periods of sadness, anxiety, and a sense of aimlessness. It erodes the foundation of one's emotional stability, potentially manifesting in symptoms of depression and anxiety. Despite its pervasive influence, this form of grief often goes unaddressed, exacerbating its impact on mental health. Recognition and coping strategies. Recognizing the presence of this second type of grief serves as a pivotal milestone on the path to recovery and fortitude. It empowers individuals to confront intangible losses with a sense of purpose and understanding. By acknowledging the validity of these emotional experiences, individuals lay the foundation for constructive processing and navigation of their feelings. The two distinct forms of grief encompass a spectrum of emotional experiences. The first, more commonly acknowledged, is the pain of losing something once possessed. This can take myriad forms: the passing of a loved one, the end of a relationship, the abrupt termination of a cherished job, or even the destruction of a home. Each instance represents a unique facet of this conventional grief, a catalogue of loss that touches nearly every life, though it is by no means an exhaustive list. Conversely, ambiguous grief introduces a nuanced dimension to this emotional landscape. It materializes from the understanding that a long-held vision of one's future, once assumed to be inevitable, will remain unattainable. It's the realization that a cherished dream, perhaps a blueprint for life's unfolding, will forever remain out of reach. When this epiphany strikes, it carries with it a weight that defies conventional description. It's akin to a phantom of profound sorrow emerging from the depths, delivering an agonizing blow to the very essence of one's being. It's an ache that resonates in the soul's deepest recesses, leaving one gasping for emotional breath. Despite its profound impact, ambiguous grief often languishes in the shadows of public awareness. It is an unspoken struggle, a silent burden that many bear alone. The words to articulate this unique pain may elude, and thus, it remains concealed. But today, we unmask it, giving form to the nameless, offering recognition to the countless individuals who grapple with this uncharted emotional terrain. The world may not fully recognize it yet, but acknowledging its existence is the first step towards understanding, compassion, and healing. In times of such poignant emotional upheaval, seeking support from trusted sources proves invaluable. Whether from empathetic friends, understanding family members, or experienced mental health professionals, their validation and guidance can offer crucial solace. Additionally, implementing self-care practices becomes a cornerstone of coping. Engaging in mindfulness activities fosters a sense of present moment awareness and tranquility. Journaling provides a cathartic outlet for introspection, while physical exercise releases endorphins, promoting a positive emotional state. Initially, the notion of a ceremony for ambiguous grief might seem unconventional, but in reality, ceremonies play a crucial role in the grieving process. The traditional funeral imparts vital elements to the grieving journey, a sense of closure and finality. It's noteworthy that some individuals, unable to partake in such ceremonies, experience a distinct void in their healing process. Similarly, crafting a ceremony for ambiguous grief offers a structured opportunity to acknowledge and release the unrealized dreams or aspirations. It provides a designated space to confront and come to terms with the profound loss of what might have been. In doing so, it grants individuals a chance to find solace and acceptance amid the complex emotions of ambiguous grief. Furthermore, creative pursuits and nature's embrace emerge as powerful conduits for processing complex emotions. Through art, music, or other forms of expression, individuals find a medium to externalize and make sense of their inner turmoil. Nature, with its serene landscapes and rhythmic cycles, offers a sanctuary for contemplation and renewal. In embracing these strategies, individuals embark on a transformative journey towards healing and resilience, forging a path through the intricate terrain of ambiguous grief. One very successful mindfulness technique involves keeping a journal where you can write down positive thoughts, positive affirmations, and gratitudes. That is where my Neurographic Art Gratitude and Affirmations journal and guide comes in very handy. Within the welcoming pages of this journal, you'll find a tranquil space to explore the depths of your thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. The journal provides structured sections for you to capture the essence of each day. By engaging in this mindful practice regularly, you'll cultivate a sense of clarity and purpose, gaining a clearer perspective on your path forward. Embrace the transformational journey that awaits within these pages and let the Neurographic Journal and Guide be your constant companion in manifesting positivity, mindfulness, and creativity throughout your life. Your personal sanctuary of growth, healing, and discovery awaits, ready to witness your innermost thoughts and dreams.